Hi community of awesome, I'm Ava J and this is Bookish Pixie. So a while ago someone asked me if I could do a vlog on how to write fights. And so here's the thing about me, I love writing fight scenes. I just like action-y things in general, from movies to TV shows to video games and books in my writing, so it's really not that surprising. So here we go, let's talk about writing fight scenes. I'm gonna split this up into do's, don'ts, and things to remember. So do, use short sentences. One way to manipulate pace is with the length of your sentences. So in a fight scene, when things are going back and forth, you should have a faster pace. One way to do that is to use short, choppy sentences. While you can, of course, use longer sentences too, the shorter sentences you throw in there help give that back and forth choppy feeling. It's a subtle trick, and it helps. Consider your character's background. Someone who has little experience fighting is going to fight very differently from someone who was trained in the military, for example. Likewise, someone who has a lot of experience, but their experience is in street fighting, is going to fight very differently from said military person. So when considering how your characters fight, think about their backgrounds and how that would affect their fighting styles. Use resources. There are lots of resources out there that can make writing fights much easier. One of my favorite resources is the How to Fight Right Tumblr, with right spelled like writing. The Tumblr is run by some people who have a ton of experience in fighting and different fighting styles, and they answer a bunch of questions about how to best write something. Some other good resources are YouTube tutorials for different fighting styles and how to disarm people, and taking classes if you can. Don't use Hollywood as a reference. I think most of us know that, with a couple exceptions, most of the fighting scenes in movies are really stylized, choreographed, and quite frankly, just not realistic. One thing we see in movies all the time are characters taking a bunch of hits or fighting with broken limbs or injuries like, oh, it's nothing, and that's not how it works. So yeah, movie fight scenes are fun to watch, but when you're writing, don't use them as a reference. Make your characters magically skilled. If your character has no experience fighting, then they should not be able to fight like a karate master the second they get into a fight. Quite frankly, if your characters have no experience fighting and they get into a fight with someone who has experience fighting, they're probably going to lose the fight. So don't make your characters magically skilled at fighting, because it's not realistic and your readers will notice. Finally, remember, injuries make a difference. If your character gets injured during a fight, then it should come up and be a problem as they fight. They should also continue to be injured after the fight, which is an easy mistake to make, where a character gets injured in a fight and then seems fine for the rest of the book. So long story short, don't forget about the injuries. When they happen, make them actually affect your character. And lastly, real fighting is ugly. Bruises, broken bones, blood, saliva, crying, screaming, it all happens. If your characters are fighting in earnest, then people are going to get hurt, bodily fluids will be spilled, and it's going to get ugly. Just remember that real fights aren't the choreographed beauties of Hollywood. They're raw and ugly and leave people in bad situations. So don't pretty up your fights. Make them real. So that's what I got for today. If you liked what you saw, don't forget to subscribe and comment, and I'll see you guys next week.